We as children coming up, we didn't have between Bonner Elementary and Cypress Street Playground was our world. And whatever happened in the black community, this is where, if it didn't start there, it ended up there. Everything that went on, politicians and everybody else, what Jerusalem and the Wailing Wall is to the Jews, and Mecca to the Muslims. Cypress Street Playground, and Bonner Elementary, and Turity Small. That was our world. That's all we had. Our tears, our laughter, our joy, our everything, our life ran deep within those things. And those women, they ruled it with a iron fist now. They didn't let you come up there clowning and cutting the food. Now you do it if you want, but you would get expelled, and you know that was trouble because we had nowhere to go. So that made you stay in line if you didn't want to stay in line, because there was nowhere else to go, and that's where everybody was. That's the lifeline. Those that don't want to remember and those that remember. That was all we had. That was one of the, it had two barbecue pits made of brick. And they could barbecue half a hog or a whole hog, according to what size it was. You could cook a lot of meat. That was where you had your swings, you had your seesaws, then you had your, what they call the merry-go-round. They would sing, some of them would sing blues songs, church songs, just whatever you thought you could do. This is the joy. This is the tears. This is where we lived, we cried, we played, praise the Lord, wherever it went on, it happened here. And don't care what happened in the black community. North, South, Newtown, Pine Island, all of those places they named. It's all on this ground. All of it. Church affiliations, all on this ground. Some way, somehow, it came out here. Because there don't be a time I don't pass through there. I'm looking at that girl because I remember her only too well. She's a girl in her own right. She's a woman in her own right. I remember her only too well. Because so much learning, so much teaching came from that very spot. That very spot.